What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the virtual mall in Mall Simulator. So, I don't remember where I was in the last episode. It has been a minute since I played again. I usually take a break in between recording these videos on the weekends because during the work week, I go to work, and then when I come home, it's rare that I feel like recording a video. So, I usually just do it on the weekends because that's usually when I have the most energy to do it. Anyway, I think I opened up the cinema at the end of the last episode, if I remember correctly. And I remember we hit mall level 12. And I think while I was editing the video, I realized I did not grab this meter, which is awesome. $1,300, and that meter is insane. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I do know I collected everything. I don't remember where I was with everything else, if stores are restocked or not, but we'll definitely find out in this episode real quick. I can already tell you that this store is not restocked because it is low on those noodles. Looks like it's good on everything else though. But anyway, let's just get this game or this day rolling and see where we're at. Check out all of the toilets. Hopefully today we can get through these soaps. I think there was 3 left, 2 on this side and 1 on this side. Yep, so looks like we're doing pretty good. I must have restocked this before I ended the last episode, so oops. Yeah, cool. And we've got so many toilet papers and soaps. Like I said, this will be kind of my reserve, so if I ever run out of toilet paper and I need something to throw in real quick, that's what those are for. I don't want to use these soaps because it's been such a long time coming to get even this close to having the new soaps. So I really don't want to use the old ones again. And we are back to non-Christmas themed. I don't remember if that was that way in the last episode, but that was just something that I noticed today. There's no 2026 stuff. We're back to just a basic looking mall. So let me just run around and check on some stock and see how these stores are doing. How are we doing today, Linda? You doing good? Good to hear. Good to hear. How are we doing, Richard? Yeah, not too bad. Looks like you're fully up on shoes. You're just exclusively a shoe store at this point, Richard. I'm telling you. All right. Well, looks like everybody's good except for maybe the noodles. So that is pretty all right. Let's just get them some noodles. Cool. And that was easy. How are we doing back here? Do we need to restock on any plushies? Plushies are looking good, looking good. Maybe the not Kuromis. Maybe I could use a box or 2 of that. Photos are good. Wow, words are hard. Looks like we could maybe use a box of the sparkle packs. So we'll get one of them. Let's see how these other ones are doing. You look like you're pretty much full and blazing. Or rising blizzard, sorry. Ooh, 3.1k. Dang, that's a lot of money. And apparently I'm broke in this game. I should see. None of them are broken, but we already made our payments on them. Sweet. Oh wait, did I do bills? I did bills too. Man, I'm on top of it already, and I didn't even know it. All right, let's get you restocked here. I might still have some extras. Thought I was gonna be 6 of them. That's not as bad as I thought. I thought there was gonna be a full box in there, but that's all right. Let's see here. It's actually Blizzard had less. This I love how they is that a rabbit or is that a Pikachu? Nobody knows. That's got fire coming out of his wings instead of his tail. And you've got horns that make you look like you're something from the devil. All right, cool. Drink machines are doing all right. I still don't know why these have not sold. They are $2. The cheapest drink you could possibly get. Probably, you know what? Let's just sell them at cost. Make no money on them and see if we can get rid of them. I doubt it. Nobody seems to be buying them, which is crazy to me because I don't understand how that's supposed to work then. If there's literally $1.50 for a can of soda, literally my cost, I'm making no money on this and nobody's buying them. That's just insane to me. All right, how are we doing over here? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Did I set the price on this? I did. Okay, cool. I was like, I don't remember doing it, but I must have. See, I'm not too stupid. Looks like you're doing pretty okay on popcorns, but drinks you could use some more of. How many drinks are in a box? I wonder. Cinema. There's 8 in a box. How many are missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm not going to worry about buying that yet. How we doing on stock over here in the bakery? Not too bad. All right, cool. And tech store looks like you could. I don't. Here's my thing with the tech store, right? I don't want to buy a box of laptops because then there's going to be overstock. And I really don't want to deal with overstock in this store right now. So, yeah. Not a huge fan of this store. Best sale, Bites of Joy, Absolute Cinema. Beautiful. How much is it to do this? 20K. Okay. I might look into that. How much is the license for the new movie? 18K. So I need 38K plus however much it costs here. So 38, so 41, and then maybe, I don't know, how much is this? We'll say 42 to 45,000 just to be able to move on up in the cinema world. I'm really upset by my choices to do these loans, the big payments, like the multiple payments, because even if I paid off these loans, I'm paying the interest even though I'm paying them off early. Do you know what I mean? So like it's absolutely stupid to do it that way. So if you're playing this game and you're wondering what's the best way to utilize the loan system, don't do that. That's the wrong way to do it. Man, I learn so you can not make the same mistakes that I did. Yeah. So how are we doing in here? Looks like you could use some black blazes. We'll get them for you. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate your hard work in this store. It does mean a lot to me. All right, let's see here. How are we doing on shoes over here? Looks like you could do red, basically everybody but the blue Nikes. Okay, where is it? Sports store. Bam, bam, bam. We'll buy 2 boxes of each. There we go. Cool. That should be fully stocked, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. Almost. There we go. Beautiful. Cool. And then how are you doing back here for storage? Okay, you're doing pretty good. How are we doing in the toy store? I keep just running around. I really wish there was just a like scan tool that I could use to just, scan the things that I need so I can just order them. So we need 2 of those, 2 of those. What else do we need? Looks like you're doing, we need 2 Segos. How are we doing on the Bellas? Alrighty, that should be good. That should be good. All right, cool. And how are we doing here? Oh, wow, you're actually running out of games. So all of the first ones, and that will be it. Okay, cool. That's an easy one. We'll buy 2 boxes of each of these, and it should be good. Cool. Constantly stocking everything. Constantly. I know I had bought a lot of stuff for you, so you should be good. You guys are all good. Cool. And that is that. Cool. I keep saying that. I realize I say cool a lot. When I'm editing the videos, I'm like, dang, I need to not say cool, but I do it. All right, looks like we could finally buy some drinks, which is fine. And then I got to restock the store because I do not have a stocker for here. I do need to buy a sign though, so when I do eventually get a stocker, here we go, I can get them to, oh shoot, that's right, I got to go all the way to the front of the store. When I do finally get a stocker, I can set it up so they instantly stock the shelves. Unless they haven't fixed it, obviously, because the workers everywhere else is still working. So, storage, and I need to move you back a little bit so I can get in still. I wish I could sell this. I really do wish there was a way for me to sell like stuff that I accidentally bought, because there's no way I'm going to use 2 of these movies for this. I guess I could. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just have 2 of the same movie for now, because I was planning on opening up the new theater anyway. But then that way there's at least 2 different theaters, and hopefully that brings more people in to the theater. And yeah, we'll switch this one out eventually for the new movie once we get that license, which we're almost there. But then I need another 3K on top of that, so we're not quite there, but we're getting there. Now I can finally restock that one. Anyway, just sitting here waiting. Cool. Looks like that one's probably going to go down 1, but that's all right. We're going to ignore that. All right. How is my ATMs doing? I need cash machines, ATM. Let's just buy 3 of them, because why not? Let's get these machines filled up. Wonder why it said I couldn't place any. And we'll put them back in here. Cool. How are we doing on these ones? I could put a couple in, it looks like. Everything else good. You're good. Looks like we can do some of these. Looks like people like the cheap packs. Quote unquote cheap packs. 175 bucks is crazy for a pack of cards. Do you got stock for that one? Perfect. Bella's good. Cool, cool. Good here. I just like to make sure everybody's stocked. Cool. Go upstairs. Excuse me. How we doing in here? Looks like you're busier than heck in here. Right? Looks like you could use chocolate cake, cookies, chocolate cake, cookies. I think that's it. Chocolate cake and cookies. Words are hard. Chocolate cake and cookies. We'll buy 2 of each for you. Why not? That way you got a little bit of extra stock for you. How we doing on croissants? You must have just ran out of croissants. You're not restocking the croissants. Okay. Cupcake, croissant. We'll buy just, we'll get 2 of each. Why not? They're cheap enough. Cinema, how we doing? Looks like we could maybe use a popcorn finally. I have a feeling that it's going to overfill it, and I'm going to have extra stock. Actually, we might be all right. We're good. We're Gucci. All right. Is there more people? I wish I could go in and watch this not so real movie. This is supposed to be Home Alone, but it's a lonely home. These guys look scarily too close to their character, and then they got a random person in the middle. So I think they're skirting some boundaries on this one. Real close to they're flying real close to the sun there. Hopefully they don't get burned with that. How are we doing in here? You're like hardly move. Well, actually, your phones are going pretty good now. Looks like you could maybe use one of each of the hangers. So let's go ahead and buy those at least. I kind of want to wait till there's like maybe one left of each of these devices before I restock those fully. Because I do not want to deal with having the extra stock, but that's all right. If I get a stocker, then obviously I wouldn't care as much, but when there's a bunch on the shelf, I really don't want to deal with it. I really don't. All right, how are we doing? Well, I'll just let the store run for a little bit longer. We're at the end of the day anyway. Looks like you use some Mall Simulator. Good game. Buy 2 boxes of Mall Sim. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. How's Blizzard doing? You're looking good, looking good. All right, we're down to 2 on that one as well. Cool. How are we doing on shoes? Looks like you're finally low on the blue. We'll buy 2 of those for you. That way you can get your shelf stocked. Wow, words. Oh, those were words. They weren't the right words, but they were words. Wow, you're actually getting low on other things finally. Okay, well, we got blue, so we'll get 2 of those. 2 oranges, jeans. Oh, geez. I am so sorry, Linda. I am so sorry. I have neglected your store real bad. I will get those stocked back up. Wow. Horrible manager. I know. I'm sorry, Linda. I'm sorry. Cool. Looks like you need some Bella dolls over here. So we'll get a couple boxes of those for you. Probably should get more than a couple boxes, but that's all right. Man, we're getting low on everything else again, too. Everything else that I just bought. Why did you do that? These assistants, the cell phone assistants, they stink. I just don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to trigger anybody's assistant. Looks like you could use a, what is it called? Ultimate Robbery Road 6. I can't wait till GTA 6 comes out. That should be fun. Is everybody leaving? Looks like you could use some pasta sauce and some salt. Cool. Awesome. Looks like we could use some plushies. Let's get 6 of each again just to be safe. If I can find it. Where are you? Claw machine. Why are you... That was weird. I think it was glitched out because I was looking at the machine. So there you go, devs. There's a little bug for you. I don't know if you want to look into that at all. Let's get these shelves utilized. And this is why I do 6 of each, because it fits 12 on these shelves if I can click them, which is nice. Then I can just set them all on here, grab the shelf, run back with it, and then I can restock all these. Easy. It would appear that the not chromies are definitely more popular. At least it feels like that. All right, let's get this shelf put back up here. Cool. And let's go ahead and collect from all of our machines and call it a day. Nothing on this machine at all. Wow, that's disappointing. Arcade cabinets doing pretty all right. I don't know if that's 2 days of me not collecting or not, but that's a lot of money. That must not be, because that was a lot of money on all those machines too. Wow. Okay. All right. The arcade stuff is doing real well. Definitely cannot complain. We're at 52K. Now what are we at? 60.4. Okay. Okay. And how are we doing up here for supplies? Looks like you're doing okay. You are all stocked up, and I'm gonna guess you probably aren't any different than where I saw you last. No, you are not. Okay. Cool. Let's go end the day. Oh, we gotta check the bath. We'll check the bathrooms tomorrow morning. 57,000 in profits for today, which is pretty good. I'm gonna pay my bills right away because I don't want to have to deal with those at all. And let's collect our meters. I always forget that I have VIP parking. Oh my gosh, $1,600. Oh man, definitely love that. $2,000 on the elite park. Oh man, that is so good. All right, let's get this open and check these toilets. Oops, sorry, did not mean to close the door. We got to keep them open for everybody when they come in so they know that they were freshly cleaned and taken care of. Smack myself in the door there. How are we doing on soaps? I didn't even look in the men's room. Alright, soaps are okay, I guess. Cool. I should refill these ATMs again. I know they're probably not super low, but definitely lower because I did have to stock them yesterday, so cool. Cool, cool, cool. How are we doing on sodas? All right, I'm going to grab a couple more sodas, even though I already said, you know what? I'm going to wait on that because I do want to get the higher drink license, which I'm just going to do it right now. And then we're going to take and put a exclusive machine of just that stuff. Can I I need like partial boxes, don't I? Of the drinks in order to move them. All right, well, we can put them in right now where at least where there's empty spots, and we'll just slowly convert them over to the expensive machines. Let's just, oh, I don't need empty boxes. That's actually, why are you glitching out? What is up with that? There we go. I did not like that at all. You know what? I could just, we're going to consolidate all of this down into one machine. This is going to become a bubble or a tea machine, or matcha, whatever it is. Sorry if I took your drink away. All right, there's one more here that I could fill up. Here full. Here the cola. We're going to make that front machine only orange and cola. That was a perfect amount. We're going to make, actually, you know what? Let's make the 3 middle rows. This is going to be dumb, but we're going to make the 3 middle rows cola. Even though there's only one of each. That way I can hopefully maybe at least sell them. I don't know. All right, let's put our drinks back here because there's a lot of them. And let's just get this thing filled up with drinks. These $70 drinks. I think I need another box. No, dang it. I accidentally picked up the machine. Oh well, it's not where I want it to be. I have so many extra boxes of orange soda. This is crazy. I just think it's going to be more worthwhile to have the expensive drinks, but I could be wrong. My mind could be going in the wrong direction as far as like the way it works for what they buy. If they've only got one option, then that's all they're going to buy, right? You know? I don't know. 2 extras. Okay. Well, oh. Yeah, let's fill up another machine. Why not? Probably not worth it. Probably should have saved my money for other things, but that's all right. So the downside to clicking and holding, is that I sometimes will accidentally pick up the machines or the furniture that I'm stocking, which is no good. Well, it's no fun because then I got to place it back down, which, whatever. I can do it, but I would rather not. All right, that is fully stocked. So yeah, that will just be the matcha. And then this will be the orange/cola. How we doing on Blizzard packs? Finally. All right. See, this is what I do. Pushing buttons. Pushing buttons I don't mean to push. All right, let's check on stock. Make sure everybody's doing good. Looks like you could use some more shoes, which I really should just buy you a bunch of. I'm just going to buy 4 packs of each so that way you're hopefully good enough on shoes at that point. It's a lot of money. And then we'll buy 1 restock of everything for these stores. Don't need anything for you. Buy 1 of each of them. That way all the stores have some stock. Get the cinema restocked here. So I figured these were going to be low, and they are. You're doing good. How is the tech store doing? Looks like you could use some phones finally. Finally. All right, tech store. I think it was this one. That would be awkward if it wasn't. Okay, yep, it was. And everything else is okay. All right, cool. I'm going to buy the new license for the cinema, and then we're going to buy a couple of each of these, and we'll create their own spot and then the new movie. Easy enough. Let's get this new movie out. So we got to take this one down first, and new movie out. Cool. And we can set the price for this one. Bam, bam, bam. $212 a ticket. That seems to be right for mall pricing. I suppose I should actually put that in the back. Let's go ahead and get a couple more shelves. Let's do circle shelves for these ones because they're special. They're special. Them here and here. And we'll put the drinks out. I put them on the very top? No. Okay. Is it both sides? It is. Okay, I can get one more box of each then. Should be good. Okay, and then Choco popcorn, which they look tiny on this shelf. Market 20, round, done. Okay, and we'll get the rest of the Choco out. They look tiny on this shelf, so that's funny. I'm sure they probably look like the big popcorns. All right, how much is a stalker? 30K. I'm gonna do it, and then that way I can just buy a restock of each of those for now. Way they can get those out. Cool. That might have not been the smartest idea, but that's all right. All right, we got to get some restocks here. So we need baguettes. We need, that's it, I guess, baguettes. Cool. And tech store, how we doing? You finally out of phones on this side? Nope, but you are out of laptops. So we'll get one more box of laptops, and then hopefully by the time we have to restock again, we can get the other laptop, the new gaming laptops. Those would be cool. I suppose I could put you back on this shelf. Though it's only gonna actually, you know what, I'm not gonna put you on a shelf because you'll just take up space that we could use. All right, let's check on the other stores, make sure they're good up on stock. Looks like you could use some crunchy oats and whatever that is, coffee, I think. Cool. And how we doing over here? Looks like you could use a cat and 6 cat and 6 cat and 6 cat and 6. Okay. How are we doing over here? I did restock everything, didn't I? I thought I got one stock of everything at least for each store for today. So, you know, I shouldn't be struggling that bad, but here we are. Shoes are looking good. You are, yikes. I'll buy 2 boxes of everything. All of the expensive stuff because it looks like everything else is all right. It's just the jeans, the jackets. All right, cool. Well, it should be everybody. Every store should be well taken care of. Go ahead and collect from these machines. We got $567 right now, and our claw machines yielded us 7.2K is what we're at now. That's pretty good. All right, these are going to be massive. Can I not collect them? Hello. So we went from 7.2K to 18.8K, which is massive. So 18.8K up to 20.9. These are doing pretty good too. Well, this one did pretty good, I guess. And how'd you do? Yeah, not much. Those are still sitting in there. That's crazy to me. I don't understand that. I'm literally selling them at cost, and they're still not selling. Cool. Well, with every machine collected, we're up to 21.9K, which that includes his sale too, I suppose. So cool. Everything is done here. Did I collect the photo booths? I did not. Those. Sweet. All right. Let's check on the toilets and see how they're doing. Actually, you know what? Let's just end the day. So I think you're the last person leaving. Yes. So go on to the next day. We lost a lot of money there, but we hired a new employee and we opened up a new movie, which is fantastic. And let's go ahead and grab these. Apparently I can't drive by click them for whatever reason. I don't know. All right, let's get the ATM machines restocked. Can I grab it, please? Thank you. Just one as well. Oh, cool. Love to see it. Let's get the store open and get these all stocked back up. Soaps are good. God, I really want these soaps gone. Get them out of here. All right, cool. I should pay my bills. Pay, pay, pay. Pay, pay. Are you glitched out? Are you glitched out yet? No. Well, we could do a $100,000 loan now. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. We're mall level 13 now. That means we can open up another store too, which I don't really have the money for. Which, unless I take out the loan, I could take out the loan and open up another store, and not be an idiot and do 10 or the extended. So we could do cosmetics, home goods, and that's it. Those are our options. We're next to that store. So I feel like home goods should go over there next to the Best Buy. Or sorry, next to the Best Sale. So I guess I don't know. Maybe I will put the cosmetics. I kind of wanted no, I wanted to do the burger store, which is next level. So I might wait to do that. I keep hitting escape and then it keeps putting me in the menu. I might wait till we're level 14 and open up the burger store, because I don't want they're the burger shop. Goodness gracious, burger store, because I want the food all together. So I was thinking or sorry, cafeteria, bakery, burger, sushi. Was there any other foods or was that it? I think that's it for foods, right? So sushi and burger. So I wanted all them together. Again, escaping. And then the home goods, the florist, and then jeweler up top here too. So what does that leave? So jeweler is the other one I wanted. Cosmetics. So cosmetics. So home goods, cosmetics, florist, and then we can put the jeweler maybe up here somewhere. I guess I could put the jeweler here, and that, yeah, you know what? Wait, no, how much? I need level 16. And never mind. Ignore me. I don't remember if these ever get full up or not. Let's buy one more stock of each of those for you, because I'm sure you're going to go through some of it today. So there's that, and yeah, cool. Anyway, how are we doing on stock? Like I said, I could open up a loan. Oh my gosh, we need more photos. How much is the new photo machines, or the photo license? How much is the license? 70K, and then the box is like 6.2K. So I might just it's probably really dumb, guys, and I don't recommend doing this, but we're going to set this to 3-day loan and oof, 100K in the bank, but we're going to buy this license. Buy, and we'll buy 2 boxes of that. Is it 1 box that fills? I don't remember if it's 1 or 2 that fills those. And then when we run out of the other photos, we'll put in those other photos. 1 box does fill it. So cool. This has 1 more left here. So you got it for a good price there, sir. So once that's gone, we'll put the golden photos in there. Okay, guys, that was the full day done. I kind of just went into lock-in mode and just said absolutely nothing that entire time. So let's go ahead and collect these machines. Looks like we're doing pretty all right. I've been contemplating just buying the better licenses for the cinema and just getting some better movies into the theater. That way we get more per ticket. Wow, 111K. Yeah, look at these machines now that we've got these upgraded ones. I did collect 100 or like 300 something from this one already, so they're doing pretty all right with the new photo frames. These machines are kind of hit or miss. Sometimes they're doing great, sometimes they struggle. Looks like we could restock these. Cool. And then we did sell out of 2 of the colas, but we got 1 more left in there, so we'll see how that goes. Collect all of these, can't forget. Looks like the ATMs did get used today, which is fantastic. And let's check the toilets, see how they're doing. I figured it's probably better to do it at the end of the day, because usually all the doors are open and I don't have to sit there and open every one of them like I do in the morning. So end of the day, a lot faster to do the bathroom checks. And now we're getting low on toilet paper, which is fine. How are we doing on soap? God dang it. I was hoping that we would. We have one, but it's not one of the old ones. It's still one of the. All right. This soap is driving me mad insane. All right. That's the end of the day. Move on to the next one. Plus 93K, which makes sense because we got a $100,000 loan, which means we only lost $7,000 in reality. So which means we're doing pretty all right, I'd say. Go ahead and collect these meters, get back up there for cash. Yeah, there we go. We're not doing too bad, not doing too bad. All the stores are stocked up, which is fantastic. I need to fill these ATM machines though, because they did get used yesterday. 3 there, 4 there. Nice, nice. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna let another day run, and then I'll see you at the end of the day. I will update you if I do make any changes. Like I said, I might buy a different cinema license, which is here. So this one here, which is Tralaland and Kiss Lil, whatever that means. Oh, Kill Bill is I think what that's supposed to be. Anyway, M&M candies, and then I definitely want to get all of the like candies and like the extra stuff. So I'm gonna probably buy all of the licenses for the cinema just because I want to have all those different options. Um, but yeah, was thinking about just doing that so I could have those two expensive movies before we start opening up the new theaters. There's a total of 6, so only 6 movies can go in at a time. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So really half of these movies are not going to get used, which sucks, but you know what? It's all right. It is what it is. Cool. So yeah, we'll let the day run and then we'll eventually get a new movie. Okay, guys, I am going to buy this license, and we are going to buy the movies and the M&Ms. I gotta wait. Just kidding. We got the 16K we need, and let's get this out on the shelf. So I did want to just get these movies out because I don't know. I feel like we're gonna make more money doing this than just leaving these cheaper movies in. So and it'll help with mall points too. So we should level up faster and all that good jazz. So that's just how I feel. So let's go ahead and get these new ones in. And I don't know how it affects these during the day because where am I going? Storage is over here. We'll have a collection of not used movies back here. I should just get a storage shelf specifically for these, but that's all right. I just hope that that was not a dumb idea because that was all the money and it should be fine. It should be fine. Something I just noticed. So that said the ticket was $333. Oh, that was okay. Never mind. I looked at the wrong poster. Ignore me. So the only question I have is it's after 2200, right? In game time. And there was people who bought tickets to the movie. And now I'm wondering, do they just disappear? Is that them leaving, or is there going to be at some point where a bunch of people come out of these theaters and then I just hope I don't lose sales when I close because like I want to just move on to the next day right now, but I can't because I can, but I feel like I'm losing sales by doing that. But regardless of that, let's go ahead and collect these machines. Hopefully there's a lot of money in them because I have a big loan to pay tomorrow. I could wait till the end of the day and probably have enough money, but it'd be nice to not have to do that. So we're at 42K as of right now. Let's see how much we are at the end of collecting all of my machines. This machine had nothing, so I'm going to just do an experiment here. 145. We're going to set it at market price. I don't think it's going to make a difference because like we saw with my cola up here, it doesn't sell even with it's being sold real cheap. So these machines did not do so well either. So yeah, we're struggling. Almost 20K in the machines though. I can't complain about that. But it definitely feels like this is one of the slower days so far. Like I said, I should really invest in those billboards because they definitely feel like they are the most consistent as far as, just guaranteeing you daily income. So that's where we're ending at 63K. Oh, I guess we got the meters outside, which we'll grab in the morning. But yeah, let's go ahead and check the toilet papers. Ooh, we're actually pretty low on that one. That's pretty surprising. I have never seen it get that low, especially since I did check it midday. So that was with me checking it in the middle of the day, I think. Maybe I didn't check them today. All those days blur together, and the reason I don't think I checked it is because that door was closed in there. So that usually means that I did not go in. Why is it always the sea breeze that goes away, but not the original soaps? Should I just leave this empty so they are forced to these? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is the play. Maybe it is to just let them run empty, but it seems to be not that great of a plan because letting things run until they're empty. Like people just don't use them then, and it's annoying. So anyway, let's go ahead and end the day and then collect our meters outside and see where we're at. All right, let's see here. We got 800 in this one, 1400 in this one, 800 in this one, and 900 in this one. So not a ton of money, but we had what, 25k ish, about 25k in the machines plus the meters, which isn't horrible, I guess. I mean, it could be worse. We'll let another day run through because then we should be able to get to mall level 14, which will allow us to open up the burger store next to the cafeteria. So that'll be nice. Oh, I better not forget to pay my loans and my bills because I apparently forgot to pay my bills yesterday. Whoopsies. And yeah, we'll do this experiment, see if this all of a sudden sells a bunch or if it stays pretty much the same. Guys, this is the end of the day and we are currently sitting at 59.9k, which is pretty darn good considering we pretty much started the day with nothing. And that's with me kind of going around and make sure everybody gets stocked again, just buying as much stock as possible. I just want to make sure their shelves are fully stocked. And yeah, so with that, we did reach mall level 14, so we will do the main goal of today's video, which was to add another food store next to the Bites of Joy. So we got the burger store going in next door. So we are definitely going to do that right now. Oh no, you know what? We're going to wait till tomorrow and I'm going to pay the loan off and then we'll open up another loan and we'll get another store in here. So that'll be fun. Cinema's doing fantastic as well. Definitely a big money maker for us right now. And yeah, we'll let's let these people finish up their shopping and we'll go and see what our machines have. You know what? Actually, let's just go ahead and do the machines right now since it looks like pretty much everybody is leaving. I did move around some things to kind of fluff up those machines, but they did not do very well today. They were very not played. These did pretty good though. That's not too bad. Let's see what we can do here. Come on, there we go. Nice. We're up to 81k. This one. So changing the price of this did not really make a difference. So I'm going to put it back up to the 175 because it just doesn't really pay to lower the prices. It just doesn't seem to change the demand for them, which I would think that it would, but that's all right because I see people complain about it being too expensive a lot. So when you drop it down and no one complains, they just and then they don't buy as much. It just doesn't make sense to do it. So anyway, everybody's stock is all good. We're up to 84.9k, which is absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and make sure the bathrooms are all set before we finish the day out. Okay, and how are the soaps? I didn't even look when I was in there. I should have just looked. I want to just leave these ones alone, but I don't like not getting the mall points because sometimes I feel like if I leave it empty, people are going to be like, oh, there's none available, and then they walk out, and then I don't get the mall point. Anyway, let's go ahead and end the day. Let's go outside and see what our meters got. We are plus 20k a day here, which is not too bad. Yeah, so we got 877, 630, which is not great. This must be a weekday because these are all of my machines have struggled today. Let's go ahead and get this paid off. So we're going to pay off early because I believe that would have been the last payment on that one. And then we've got these ones left here, which again, if you guys are playing this game and you want to completely ruin yourself, don't do the 30 days or whatever it is. Do the 3 days because percentage wise, like look at, so 3 days, I'm only going to be at the end of the day or at the end of the 3 days, I'm only paying $3,950 for the loan. By the end of 30 days, I'm paying $47,327, which is absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and actually take out this loan now for opening up our very own burger store. So let's go ahead and do that real quick before we start the day. Let's get a burger store opened and ready to go. 90 grand. I did not. Oof, that was rough. I should have looked at that before I committed. But here we are. We're committed. Looks like we got a cheeseburger, chicken burger, some French fries. How much is a worker? 9.3K. Let's just go ahead and hire a cashier right off the bat. And then let's see here. So we got we're gonna need at least one more burger grill because we got 2 burgers, right? And again, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly from other people playing this, they just grab it straight off these machines. So we're definitely going to try and just, we'll put them up front so that they don't have to worry about it. And then let's go ahead and I'm going to buy one of each just to see how many fit. I don't remember how many fit. So we'll need another French fry. And then, oops. Dang, these are some expensive French fries. 133. And then our chicken burger. One is on a full thing, which is cool. That makes it nice and easy to stock. And our cheeseburger. Bam, 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 bam. Beautiful. Cool. That should be you all set up then to start your day. Let's get some tables in here, actually. Let's do 5 tables. And then I know there was a old McDonald's decoration here. Let's go ahead and get you and put you outside the store. So I think that'd be fun. Let's do it. 12.7K. Let's go grab that decoration. And let's put you... Perfect. Let's get these all set up in here. Might as well. Got 5 of them. Alrighty. So I'm going to just take a screenshot here, and that is one creepy looking face on that guy. Oh my gosh. That will be our thumbnail there. Yep, burger shop. We'll figure out a name for that one for the next episode, but for now I will leave it the way it is. I do want to keep again all the food right here, so that last one will probably be the jewelry store or the florist. It might be the jewelry store. It's probably going to be the jewelry store. Yeah, so that will probably do it for this episode here, guys. I really do appreciate you guys checking it out. And in the next episode, we'll continue expanding. This will be the next store, which I believe I will put in the home goods store or one of the other ones that are currently available for me to use. And yeah, and then we'll just continue to expand into the cinema as well, because again, this is our big money maker right now, which is absolutely fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you did like the video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you are new to the channel, click subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. That way you get notified anytime that I upload a new video. Please comment down below what your favorite thing was about this store, or if you're about this movie. And if you do have any suggestions for store names or anything like that, that would be also greatly appreciated. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.